What's up everybody, Adrian here. In this video I'm going to do the new Halloween 2018 trailer number 2 review and breakdown. Now I did make a video of my reaction of the second trailer, so be sure to check that out because it was really good and I got jump scared and screamed like a little girl, so be sure to check that out. But when I went back and rewatched the trailer like a bunch of times, I caught some things that I liked and also some things that I didn't like. So I'm going to watch the trailer on my phone and break down the things that are going on. Now the first thing I want to mention is you could have an amazing trailer and the movie could still stink. You could have a horrible trailer and the movie could be amazing. So I don't really try to combine trailers and movies together because of that fact. So the trailer starts out exactly shot for shot as the original sequel, the John Carpenter sequel of Halloween. The opening of the original sequel of Halloween is the same as this trailer begins, shot for shot. And I even pointed that out when I noticed it in my live reaction, and that I did not like. And when I went back and watched it even more, it was so blatant, I couldn't believe they were doing this. I don't get why they did this, because I was expecting something original and new and different, but they apparently can't think of anything new and different or original. And they have to do a shot-for-shot opening of the original opening of, the sequel of Halloween. So that I did not like. So let's take a look at it, okay? See if you can tell the difference, which is which on the left side or the right side of the screen. Which is the new trailer and which is the original, sequel. So you start off with Michael Myers walking in Haddonfield on Halloween night with trick-or-treaters. Exactly the same way as the original sequel. He bumps into a kid just like you had Michael Myers. You can notice on the bottom on the right, the kid, he was supposed to, you think he was Michael Myers, but he wasn't, and he got hit by a cop car or something and died, but that was later after the opening. So, but he bumps into a kid, he bumps into a trick-or-treater. So, just like the beginning of this trailer, the actual Michael Myers bumps into a trick-or-treater. Okay? Then he's wandering into a house, okay? He sees some lady, okay? He goes into the garage, picks up a hammer, okay? So, instead of a knife, they pick up a hammer. Ooh, nice original switch there. So now he's going to the house, and look at the lady! Look at the lady, it's the same basic lady, obviously different actress, obviously, it's many years later, but you got the same lady with the same decorations and pumpkins. She's chopping a ham! They picked the same food. She's in the same, pink, muumuu or whatever, outfit she's in, robe, a pink robe. The same lady. And then he hits, he kills her with the hammer. Then he grabs the knife because she was making herself a ham sandwich. They kept the ham. This is ridiculous. Then he walks outside. You see the decorations, whatever, So then he notices a house. He walks up to the house with a knife. And then he peeks into the window. And there's some innocent girl. Kills her, slits her neck. Well, look at that, the original sequel. He goes into a house and some innocent girl talking on the phone walks up behind her, slits her neck. Really? You couldn't think of anything different? Why are we picking it back up from the original sequel? I get that Loomis is not in the film, and in the original Loomis, peeked over in the sequel. He peeked over the railing and Michael Myers was gone. Then he walks outside And that's where this trailer is picking up. Why? I don't get it. So then, you have the same scene where Jamie Lee Curtis is like, I prayed every night that he would escape. And the sheriff is like, why? So that I can kill him. And then she's like, the bus crashed. Okay, so repeat. And then you see the two reporters, the British reporters at the cemetery. And you see a figure there. It might be Michael Myers in like a white insane asylum outfit, so he probably just escaped and he's at the cemetery. So that's basically the same thing we saw from the first trailer, and then you see Laurie with a bunch of guns, and that's where I'm going to continue in the next slide with the middle of the trailer. But so far, I do not like this, that they couldn't think of anything original, and it's the exact shot-for-shot like opening of the original sequel. I don't get it. Can you explain it to me? Let me know in the comments, okay? Okay, so now we pick it up back up in the middle of the trailer, and this is where it gets really, really good. Okay? So, alright, so Laurie, she has a bunch of guns, a safe room. And now, okay, so they show the scene again when he's dropping the teeth, and you see like one of the girl reporter in the bathroom, and now you actually see her like freaking out and screaming, and he's banging on the door and smashing the other reporter, British guy's like head into the stall, and he's killing him, The teeth were from a mechanic where Michael Myers stole his uniform. So again, the same thing where Michael Myers, he, kills a mechanic, he takes his clothes, like, can't you think of something different? I know you have to have the same outfit, it's iconic, but still, like, think of something else. Now, this is the part of the trailer which I was really freaking out, because it was like they flipped the script where you see Michael Myers, he's going into like the basement, and he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, maybe somebody's down here, maybe Laurie is down there, let me go down there. So he's going, but then it cuts back to him outside. Oh, okay. So they re-show that scene where that girl is in her room and she's like hearing something in the closet, and she's trying to close the closet door, but it can't close. And then she opens the door, and then Michael Myers is there, and he raises the knife. Oh my God. Like, I didn't jump scare for that because I already saw it in the first trailer. But what I didn't like when I went back to watch it, I'm like, why was the light on? Like, they should have did that scene, like, talk about, like, unoriginal scenes, like, instead of doing the unoriginal scenes, like, doing shot for shot of the scenes that are not, like, that good, or shouldn't be in there, you should kind of try, if you can't think of something new, to do the scene where, from number one, where, like, Laurie just got stabbed, and then Michael Myers is on the floor, you think he's, like, oh no, okay. So it's the scene where she's like backing up against like a doorway and it's like dark. She's just standing there. And then like all you see, it's like a dark doorway, and then the lighting like gets slowly turned up, and you start to see Michael Myers' mask like fade, like coming into the light, and that's like awesome. And then he like stabs her. Why couldn't you do that in the closet? The closet light should have been off. She should have opened the door and still, like, saw nothing. But she, like, might have squinted and, like, might have seen a shape. Because that was his original name, The Shape. But she wasn't scared because she didn't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was, like, clothes, maybe not. Then she turns on the light, and there he is. Or she didn't turn on the light. Maybe he steps out slowly. Maybe the light, like, slowly turns on, like they did in the original first one, to pay like an homage. But nah, you didn't want to do that shot for shot. You wanted to do the opening of the original sequel, which was pointless. So let's continue the trailer. Okay, you see her safe room again. She's freaking out with the gun, yelling at the trick-or-treaters like, go home, get out of here, oh my God, he's coming to Hanfield, he's back. She's kind of acting like Loomis, if you think about it, because that's what Loomis would always do. she's even in the cop car like Loomis was with the sheriff. She's in the cop car with the sheriff. She's talking to the sheriff. So she has turned into a little bit like Loomis, where she grabbed a gun, she has tons of guns, she's talking to the sheriff, she's like, he's come back, the bus crashed, we gotta get everybody out of Haddonfield, we gotta warn everybody. And there's the scene where she's yelling at the trick-or-treaters like, Michael is here, get out of here, go. So she's turned into Loomis basically, which is cool. Okay, so there's Michael Myers. Now this is what I like. She has the gun and she's hunting Michael Myers now. Michael Myers is not hunting. He's being the hunted. He is not the predator. He has become the prey. That's what I like. That's what makes this trailer so freaking good, because they flipped the script. Okay? So now, so her and the sheriff, you can see the sheriff right there. So we're right at the moment at this screenshot where he's like in the house, he's looking like to go into the room to see what's going on. And Michael Myers tiptoes behind him. Now, and then it cuts just before you know you don't know what happens. Does he live? Does he die? Who knows? Does he get stabbed? Does he shoot Michael? We don't know. But, okay, then you see Michael and some girl in a car, and then you see this, so he kills some other guy, you don't know who he is, you can see him in the upper right, he just slits his throat. Then they open the car door, and this is very interesting. You see, you could see it's a cop that is killed it's like right in the middle of the screenshot where the guy is like stabbed in the head with something, some type of rod, and he's dead in the police car. But then they have is that a William Shatner mask with some fire inside or some glowing light inside? Did they get an actual Michael Myers mask, but before they painted it white, an original William Shatner mask? Because that's what it really originally was. They just found at a Halloween mask store a William Shatner mask. They painted it white, spray painted it white, ripped some of the hair out, and they got the original iconic mask. So in the trailer, is that an actual William Shatner mask before they painted it white? That's really cool. I just noticed that. I have to go back and watch it a bunch of times. And what's inside of it? So then the guy gets killed. We don't know who he is. Okay, now we get to my second favorite part that made me freak out the most was, you have Michael Myers, he's looking in the basement, he's looking down, he's who could be down there? We don't know. Is it Laurie? Let me go down there. But before he could go down there, Laurie jumps behind him and kicks him with her shotgun, and he falls down in the basement, and now she locks him in there. She set him up, a booby trap, and now he's trapped in there. That is my second favorite scene because they flipped the script. And now Michael, he is the hunted. He is the victim. And Laurie, she is the killer in the mask, so to speak. So that's really cool. So he's in there and he sits back up and he's trapped in there now. So now, okay, now we're gonna go to next slide and get to the finale, okay? And now we get to my favorite part of the trailer. And if you see my reaction, they totally got me with this jump scare. I didn't see it coming. I screamed like a little girl. I'm not even ashamed because I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed it so much I had to watch it again. So this has to be maybe the finale, or just before the finale of the movie. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't spoil everything in the trailer. I don't know, but she's standing against the door and she's peeking out the window to see where's Michael. Is he still there? Where is he? And then he just busts through that window with one hand and he's choking her and she's freaking out. And look at that. Oh my God, that's awesome. And then he's, and then there's another little window pane there and he uses his other hand and breaks through that and he's choking her. And that was the best favorite part, for me at least. And it got me jump scaring. Like, oh man, it's really good. This trailer, other than the beginning, like 30 seconds. No, it's actually 1 minute. It's actually the first full minute of the trailer is the shot for shot copy of the original sequel, John Carpenter's sequel of Halloween. So that I didn't like. Because I want something original. I'm sick and tired of seeing the same thing. So you see it again in this movie, the trailer. You also see it again in Rob Zombie's movie. Okay? Where, Michael Myers kills a mechanic and steals the clothes. How many times? And it's in the bathroom again. Like, remember, I'm Joe Christmas, bitch. And then Michael Myers, smashes his head against the, stall. Just like you see the same thing in Halloween H2O, where, Michael Myers, comes to Haddonfield again, or wherever it is, searching for Laurie at that school, and then he drives the car to that bathroom with that little girl and the mom. And the mom is in the bathroom with the girl. And then Michael Myers comes in. And then, does whatever he does and then leaves again. It's the same scene. Stop doing this, guys. The screenwriters. Stop it. Can't you think of something original? Can't he? Why do you have to have a bathroom scene? Why? And then, so whatever, the beginning I didn't like, so I gotta take a couple points off of that. The middle was great because you flipped the script, and Laurie, traps him in the basement and all the crawl spaces, and the safe rooms, and she has the guns, and she's kind of acting like Loomis, which is really cool, and stuff like that. So, that was really good. So the middle of the trailer was an A. The beginning was bad. And the middle, and then at the end, the jump scare got me. It was really good. I didn't see it coming. So in my, in my live reaction, I was super hyped. My adrenaline was running. So I gave the trailer a 10 out of 10, an A+++. But now that I calmed down, my adrenaline is normal. I watched it a bunch of times, so overall the trailer, let me see, I'm gonna give it a B+, because the ending was, I'm sorry guys, I'm sick and tired of seeing the same stuff, and it doesn't make sense why they had to do a shot for shot and pick it up again from the sequel, the original sequel. I don't care. If you have a good reason, let me know in the comments. But, and then they kind of replayed some of the same stuff from the first trailer. And, the bathroom scene again. I saw that in the first trailer. So a B+, maybe B-, B+, B-, So around that. It's not a 10 out of 10. It's an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. So it's still good. It's still a great trailer, except for the beginning. But like I said, the trailers and movies I don't take too seriously together, because you could have an amazing trailer and the movie stinks. And I already said that. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think of the trailer. Do you agree with me about the shot for shot, remakes and stuff like that, and on being unoriginal, and so you let me know, and so that's my review. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I got a lot more vids coming out having to do with Halloween and horror movies in general. So until next time, thank you so much, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Please share this video, hit me up on Facebook and Twitter, comment down below, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, don't forget to check out my other videos. And until next time, remember my motto, where story comes first.